Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litsa and this is Coco. There she is there. And tonight we're bringing you our podcast number 34. Now, before we get started, as always, Coco would like her little treat. Tonight she's going to have a little bit of protein chicken, of course, one of her favorites. So she'll say woof woof to all of you. I'll pop her right down on the floor. Her little purple bowl is there. Oh, there we go. Here's her chicken. And she can munch away while we catch up. Thank you so much for hanging out with us once again. I can't believe another week's gone by. I hope you're all keeping well. We certainly have been. So we thought we'd come on tonight and catch up with you all, show you some of our makes and share so many wonderful makes of everybody else's tonight. I'm so happy that I've got so much to showcase with you and for you. And right at the very end, we've got a little bit of happy mail as well. So, as always, I've got my clipboard and this time I've actually got a checklist, so I'm going to be ticking it off because I don't want to miss out on anything because as I said, I do have quite a bit to show you. But as always, let's get started with Tile of the Week Thursday. Now, we do have quite a few new friends that have joined us, so I will just catch you up in case you're not sure what Tile of the Week Thursday is. Now, this is the book that we all work out of. Let me just show it to you here. 100 crochet tiles. Now, Sam at Manfers makes, and I will list every single YouTube channel that I speak about tonight down in the description box down below because there are going to be quite a few. Now, Sam and Mike every week come on and they showcase one of these tiles. We are currently up to tile number 43. Now, Sam was gifted this book as Happy Mail 43, just over 43 weeks ago, and she pledged to make each and every tile. Since then, a lot of us have joined her. I jumped on at tile number 25, and it has been a lot of fun. As Sam always says, this was never meant to be a crochet along, but it certainly has become that worldwide, and he has brought so much joy to all of us. Now, you can purchase this book in many places, I'm sure. I got mine on Amazon, and you can also get it on Kindle, because I know Marnie from Yarny Marnie's Crochet, I think it's called. I'll link it down in the description box below. She's awesome too if you want to go and check her out. She got it on Kindle because she saw that this book unfortunately does fall apart. So unless you want to spiral bound it yourself through one of the like Office Works or some other store that can bind it for you, just be prepared that it will fall apart. But nevertheless, beautiful tiles to be made. Now, this week's tile, let me show it to you, was called When Flowers Go Blue. Now, let me just show you. It's actually a beautiful tile. Very, very pretty. There you go. Now, let me show you the tiles. I, unfortunately, did not have the time to make it. But as always, we are very, very lucky because we have Josephine and Liza joining us, and I will show you their gorgeous tiles. Now, excuse me, I do have a little bit of a frog in my throat. Now, Josephine's tile is always gorgeous, and she has been, doing this crochet along now for a while as well. So thank you, Josephine, for sending in your beautiful tile. Josephine is using a colour pack from Ophelia Talks, and which she purchased a while back. So all her tiles to date have all had the same colour palettes, and they're absolutely gorgeous. So there's Josephine's, and I'll just show you Liz's and then I'll hold them up together for you. Now, Liza, what she does, and I'll show you some other tiles that she's made because she's catching up with the previous tiles because she only, I think, started about 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks ago, and she's done amazingly well. Now, Liza pretty much sticks to the same colours that are in the book. So that is absolutely gorgeous as well. So look at the two tiles side by side. Aren't they beautiful? Oh my goodness, just love them both so much. And thank you so, so much for keeping this segment alive this week, Josephine and Liza, because Sam and Mike work so hard. And any of you that want to, see the playlist with everybody's tiles, first of all, you can go and see the playlist at Manfers Makes. But if you put in the hashtag Tile of the Week Thursday, everybody that's joined in, you'll be able to see them. And also we all showcase, our Yarny Friends' tiles as well. So thank you for sending those two in for week number 43. Now, Liza has sent us some tiles that were made previously because she's trying to catch up. So I'll just show you the ones that she's made as well. So this was tile number 1 called Hera. I might say some of them wrong, but that's okay. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, she's pretty much stuck to the color palette that's in the book. And then she made this gorgeous one. This was tile number 2, and it's called Dig for Victory. Absolutely gorgeous. And then there's this one. This was tile number 7, and it's H-E-B-E. Hebe, I think, or Hebe. Apologies to the person who wrote the title. And look at this beautiful one as well. This was tile number 16, and it's called All of a Cluster. Absolutely gorgeous. As I said, Liza pretty much sticks to the colors in the book. This one was tile number 19, and it's called Medusa. Very, very pretty. And last but not least, oh, this one is very pretty. Number 20, and it's called the Aphrodite. Very, very pretty tiles. So in the short time that Liz has been crocheting these tiles, she's definitely catching up a lot quicker than me. So well done, Liza, for catching up, and well done. And thank you so much, Josephine and Liza, for sending in your tiles this week to keep this amazing segment alive, not only on my channel but for Sam, because she works so hard at it with Mike. So thank you so very, very much. Now, as we all know, and those of you that don't know, we also have our own crochet along here at Coco's Crochet, and it's our Cal 2023, which is a stitch sampler blanket, or just the colors that we draw out of our calendar for our spectacular Sydney calendar. So every 2 weeks we do a month. So this month we have put in the colors for November. I'll show you where I'm at with my blanket. I absolutely love this month's colors. All I have to do is sew in my ends, so apologies for that. And the next lot of colors, so December colors, will be coming out on the 10th of June. So that'll be Saturday week. Let me just show you my blanket before I show you everybody else's. So here are the colors that we added. So the red, the blue, the orange, and the green, they were for November. And we continued for those that are doing the stitch sampler blanket with me. We continued with the cross double crochet and the half double crochet on top. I love this blanket. Now, be warned, people, this is a podcast with a lot of blankets in it, which is going to be a lot of fun because I have so many to showcase tonight. So that's my blanket. I've done, I think, a very good job keeping up this month with the new colors. As I said, I will have all the ends sewn in before the 10th of June, rest assured. So let me show you now. Oh my goodness, look at this. Sally, and there's Suki. Or Suki. She's just come back from the beauty parlor and she just fell asleep, with a blanket on her. What a beautiful, beautiful photo. Thank you, Sally, for sending that in. And Sally says that Suki is snuggling up in her blanket, and the colors that she used were claret for the red, storm blue for the blue, clementine, and apple. Now, the yarn I believe that Sally's using is the Stylecraft Special DK, because that's what she's used previously, so I'm guessing she's continuing with that. Let us know down in the comments down below, Sally, if that's still the case. Thank you so, so much for sharing your beautiful blanket and that beautiful, beautiful fur baby of yours. So let's pop that one down. And the next one comes to us from Vicky. Wait till you see the length of this amazing blanket, and I will tell. Let me go from the bottom, so down there, sorry, my fingers, and the light is when we started, and there's all our months and all our beautiful stitches. And Vicky says that this blanket is as tall as her door, and as you can see that it is 74 inches long and 57 centimeters wide. That is awesome. So 1 month to go. We'll grow a little bit more and then we'll do our border and then we'll be done. Now, another area, if you go onto Instagram, you can see some more photos of people's cows, their blankets, how they're growing. And not everybody is doing the stitch sampler blanket, as we know. I'll show you two one that is the stitch sample blanket and one that is a corner to corner. So let me get onto Instagram. So if you put in hashtag Coco's Crochet Cal 2023, you'll be able to see everybody's blankets that are in there already. And let me just show you this week we got, here we go. Oh my goodness. So Terry from Yarn Joy Podcast, there we go. Yeah, she's put in November. I don't think I showed this last week. If I did, never mind. It's a gorgeous blanket. Let's look at it one more time. Thank you so much, Terry, for sharing. And then we have the lovely, Joanne from Two Crochet Curious. Her blanket is looking lovely too. And if you go on their channels, you'll see them talking about what they're going to do with their blankets and what their thoughts and ideas are as well. Joanne has a very interesting way that she's going to finish her blanket. So maybe you should go and see her last little addition on her cowl. That'll be amazing. So thank you so much for sharing those with us. They're beautiful as always. Everybody's blankets are. I'm just in awe of them all because, you know, just using the same colors and the variation in the blankets that we're getting is just amazing. And as I always say, I hope at the end of this cowl we get flooded with photos in my email so I can, you know, showcase them all. Never mind, whether we do or not, it doesn't matter, as long as everyone's enjoying themselves and has something memorable at the end of it that they've made for themselves. So let's tick Tile of the Week Thursday, let's tick our cowl, and now let's get on to showcasing all of your gorgeous work. Where do I begin? Okay, let's start here. So our lovely, lovely friend, Susanna, and her Chelsea girl, she's absolutely gorgeous. Now, she has only been crocheting, I would guesstimate now, about 5 months. She's made a granny square blanket, she's made a tissue box holder, so she's still fairly new. But let me tell you, her talents are growing daily. Look at this. She made this gorgeous, gorgeous, this is Tallulah the Tulip. Isn't she beautiful? So Susanna said that she's doing this for a crochet along or a cowl by Crafty Moo Sarah, and I'll link her YouTube channel down below, and it's for the hashtag Flower Power Cowl. So another one that you can put the hashtag in and have a look at everybody's you know, little makes. Now, some stats on Tallulah. So the video tutorial is by Little Magic Crochet, and the pattern is Easy Crochet Mini Tulip and Pot. And the great thing that Susanna wanted to share with us as well, although she watched the video tutorial, she said it went by very quickly. So she actually learned how to read a pattern. What an amazing, amazing thing that you've done for yourself in such a short time, Susanna. So you should be so very proud of yourself. Congratulations. Now, Susanna used her Semco stash, so her Semco yarn, which is a 100% acrylic yarn, and it is in 8-ply. The hooks that she used a 3.75, and she also used a 4mm hook. And on top here, she's put 5 small black river pebbles to help stabilize the pot. So thank you so, so much for sharing that with us, Susanna. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And I love how far you've come in such a short time. That is brilliant. Thank you for sharing. And now wait till you see this. Our friend Shirley joined, excuse me, our other yarny friend Ashley from Stitching Ain't Easy. And Ashley had put on for the month of May, what was she calling it? Her May Spooky event. So you could make any, like a shawl, I'm guessing, that was spooky related. And look at this. I'll show you the shawl first and then up close. Now, the yarn that Shirley used was a black sparkle yarn with a white trim. Absolutely gorgeous. And look at it up nice and close. I hope you can see, there you can, the sparkle in the yarn. Now, please let us know in the comments, Shirley, because I think, and I'm sorry if you told me, but I couldn't see it anywhere. I think that this is the pattern on the YouTube channel by, and it's called DIY Spiderweb Wrap by Yarn Utopia. She's got a beautiful channel too. So I'll link that down in the description box below. Regardless, I'll put it down there. But please, Shirley, let us know. Did I get the pattern right? If not, let us know. Either way, if it was or if it wasn't, and which one it is. So thank you so much, Shirley, for sharing your FO. And now she's sharing a whip with us, which is absolutely gorgeous, and it's inspired by our cow because she absolutely loved the cross double crochet stitch. And what she's doing now, and I'll show you it up close as well, she is making a blanket with it, which she is enjoying so very much. And as you all know, it is one of my favorite stitches as well. And the yarn that she's using, and I'll show you this one up close so you can see the color and the actual yarn, absolutely gorgeous. She's using a Karen Cinnamon Swirl Cake in the color Twilight Surf, and it's got all these beautiful purples and blues, which I believe matches her bedroom decor. How gorgeous is that? So I'm sure that Shirley will finish this in no time at all. She's a bit of a crocheting machine herself as well. So thank you so very much for sending those to Gorgeous Makes Shirley. Now, my girlfriend Wendy, hello Wendy, love you so much. We've actually got our 10-year anniversary when we first met coming up this month. So, you know, we must do something special for that. We met at work and we've been, you know, girlfriends ever since. So I just wanted you to all know that. Now, so Wendy started crocheting just over a little bit of a year ago when we started Coco's Crochet Corner together. And that whole idea was that, you know, it'd be something that we would share, and then our little group just grew. So I thought I'd give you a little backstory. Now, the very first thing that Wendy crocheted, and I've got the blanket here, and I'll show it to you, was for her beautiful granddaughter, Mary. Now, here it is here. It is absolutely gorgeous. Wait till you see the color combination. Here it is here. Let me show you the side. So basically what it is a giant granny square. I will open it up in the end, but I just wanted to show you the detail. So at the end here, she's also done a scallop edge. Now remember, this was their very first project. And look at the beautiful little flowers. Oh my goodness, that she's put on every single corner. So let me just open it up for you. Oh my gosh, these flowers are so adorable. Absolutely love them. And let me tell you, Mary loves her beautiful blanket. It is a little bit big to open up, but how awesome is that? I just love her color combination. Let me get it up nice and close for you. How beautiful is that? And there's the flower in the corner. So soft and squishy. Absolutely love it. So Wendy used Spot Saver yarn for this one, which is a 10 ply or a worsted weight yarn, I believe, and a 5mm hook. And yeah, there's 4 little flowers. So she used the colors pink, white, and the hot pink. Absolutely gorgeous. And as I said, little Mary loves her blanket. Why wouldn't she? Her grandmother made it with love for her. So I'll just pop that one on the side. And I have 2 more blankets to show you. I love this one. Oh my gosh, this is one of the softest yarns ever. So this one is a giant solid granny square. So I'll just show you here. And again, that beautiful scallop border. Now these colors are the navy, the steely blue, and the yellow. And this yarn is absolutely gorgeous. It's a marvel yarn, and it's the denim yarn. And it is one of the softest yarns that I've, seen crocheted up, because I didn't actually have any in my stash. So I was so intrigued by, how it would feel. And I was so happy that, Wendy was able to share it with us. Let me see if I can show you a little bit better. Oh, there you go. So you can see the design, because, people put a lot of effort into their designs. There you go. And I want to do it justice, of course. Now, this one is going to Wendy's brother-in-law. So he is very, very lucky. As I said, we mentioned the yarn. And again, her favorite hook size is 5.5mm. And it worked absolutely perfectly with this yarn as well. So that's the second blanket, and blanket number 3 is gorgeous. This one is going to her sister. So brother-in-law and sister. So they're going to the forever homes after this podcast, I believe, very, very shortly after. And this is her first corner to corner. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me just show it to you just a little bit so you can get an idea. Look at all the, oh my gosh, how amazing are all those colors together. And again, her famous scallop edge. You know, Wendy did a scallop edge before I did, and then I was hooked as well. Absolutely love it. Now, this yarn is again very similar to the Spot Saver, and these colors here are the green, that's like a minty color, the blue, the white, the yellow, and the pink. But this gorgeous yarn here, this rainbow, like the pastel rainbow, that was all millends. So how amazing was that? And again, Wendy used her 5.5 millimeter hook. I think it's a tulip actually, hers, and she absolutely loves it. And she does such a beautiful, neat job with every single blanket. So thank you so much, Wendy, for sharing them. I will be giving them to you as soon as I can so you can send them off to their forever home. Thank you so very much for that. So I think that's all I had to showcase tonight, which was all so beautiful. So thank you everyone for sharing. I know that everybody enjoys seeing everybody's makes. We get a little bit of inspiration, and also it's nice to see, you know, what other people are working on. Now, I have been a little bit busy this week, not as busy as I could have been. I have had, you know, a little bit of time off because I haven't been feeling 100%, but don't worry about me. I'm absolutely fine. I just, you know, had to pace myself a little bit more, but I did manage to finish a couple of things. So some of you that may or may not have already seen it, if you haven't, please go and see our recent episode number 5 on how many ogos does it take to crochet ... And this time we made can cozies. So for those of you that haven't already seen them, I'll just show them to you quickly. So I managed to make 8.5. So I haven't finished the half yet, but I will get to it. Here it is sitting here. So it's very cute. But these are the ones that I finished. So in anticipation for Father's Day, store that I know will be coming up before we know it, I just thought I would get started and show these to some people that might be interested, you know, for later on. And of course, our summertime is coming up, but yours, you know, around the world is here. So what better way to have your wet drinks without them dripping everywhere, but in a gorgeous can cozy. And I've also just packaged a couple just as an idea of, you know, just some packaging. So I finished those can cozies. Not a huge project, but that was actually a fun project. A lot of fun, actually. Now, the other things that I worked on, I really wanted to, and I'll show you, let me get it out first because I'm talking about it without showing you. I really wanted to use some macrame cord that I purchased earlier on in the year. And my intention at the time when I bought it was to make some bags with it. Now, I've got 2 bags to show you. One that's finished, which I absolutely love, and one which I believe I'm going to frog. Now, let me just show you. So basically, I was using this macrame yarn. This one so I've got 2 lots. One I bought at Spotlight, but this one I bought at Kmart. So these colors, I love this lilac color. And also this, it's like a, let me unravel it, like a minty color. Absolutely gorgeous. Love them both together. And I was also going to put like a cream. Now let me show you what I've done, but I don't think I'll finish it because the size is, I think, way too big. But that's the gist of it. There's the bottom. This yarn is very hard on the hands. So I did, I think, use a 9mm hook for this. I probably should have gone up a hook size. I do love the look of it, but it's very difficult to work with. So for now, because I'm not 100% happy with that one, I will be frogging that one. But I just wanted to show it to you because that took a lot of work to do that. But in saying that, it doesn't matter. I'm going to frog it and then repurpose the macrame cord to make another, I think, a different style bag. Now, the bag that I finished, I will show it to you, and I'm very proud of it. I did use this macrame cord, and this one I did buy at Spotlight, which was on special. And I think at the time, it's in my acquisition video, I should have looked at it. I think it was around $8 on special. And it is a 50-gram ball from memory, a little pack here. Let me just get my glasses on. I believe so. So it's 90% recycled cotton, 10% polyester. This is the color Natural that I used, and it's 50 meters, not grams, apologies, 50 meters in here. So it took pretty much one of these to make, so this is all that was left. And I did use a 10mm hook. And it's funny, when I use a hook this size, I actually become a knife holder. because you need, you know, the strength to pull it out. So I thought that was funny. And here is the little bag that I made. There's this bottom. It's little handles. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, a friend of mine who saw it said, all that we need is like a toy Pomeranian to pop in there, and off we go for the day. I just had to share that with you. So this is a little bag, and the person who created this bag, their YouTube channel is called the Boho Cord, and this pattern is the Crochet Tutorial Chunky Seamless Handbag Shoulder Bag. And it's basically just half double crochets, and this is only a 7-row pattern, and these gorgeous little handles. Now, this took me 3 hours, believe it or not, because it is very hard to work with the macrame cord, but I absolutely love the result, so I'm sure that I'll be making some more. I wonder what you guys think of this little bag. Anyway, I just thought I'd show that to you, and that is a finished object for me. I whipped that up not last night but the night before. I was adamant that I was going to get it done, so I just really wanted to share that with you. And it is a little bag that I will be using. I imagine if I used that pattern and made it a little bit wider and a little bit taller, I could probably use the other yarns and do like a stripe effect. Let's see how we go, because the other one was single crochet to start off with, and it really hurt my hands. And then when I was doing the little shells, they were just sitting in that one you know, double crochet each time, so it made it very difficult to pull, you know, the yarn through. So that's the reason why I'm not going to continue with that one. So that's that. Now, somewhere here I have my clipboard, because we don't want to miss anything. Right, so that was, as I said, my finished object, and one that I'm going to frog. Now let me show you this photo. Absolutely gorgeous, so cute. Now last week, those of you that have seen our podcast, if you haven't, please go and do so. I made 2 beanies for my son's, one of his best friends, Mills, and I've got a photo of him wearing his favorite one, which is his footy colors, and he has given me permission to show you this. So hello, Mills, how are you, sweetie? And there he is. He got this and he wore it straight away, and then we got the photo. How awesome is that? It fits him perfectly. What a gorgeous smile, and a beautiful boy at that. So thank you so very, very much, Mills, for letting us share that. And I am so happy that you love your beanie. That just puts a smile on my face. That's what it's all about. And speaking of putting a smile on my face and making my heart sing, I have to share with you, my son and his fiance and her family are in Melbourne as we speak. And I got a gorgeous little photo of that precious little cherub that I made the little hat for and the blanket. And she was wearing her hat and she was wrapped in her blanket, and I could not have been happier. Again, that's what it's all about. I just wanted to share that with you. So that's that. Tick. Now, this weekend here in Sydney, Australia, from all around Australia and anywhere else, I guess, there is a crochet conference, and I am so excited. It actually started today, Thursday, and it's going Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but I won't be able to make it until Saturday. But the exciting thing is that I'm going with my girlfriend Simone, who also hangs out with us all the time, and we're going to meet up with Fran or Frances. I am so, so excited. So hello, Fran, if you've actually got time in, you know, your amazing 3-day event that you're going to, but I'm sure eventually you'll be watching this. So hello, I cannot wait to catch up with you on Saturday, and of course I'll share all of that with all of you next week. Maybe we'll even get a little photo together. Oh my gosh, this is so, so amazing. My face hurts so much from smiling, so I cannot wait to share that with you. And I cannot wait to meet Fran in real life. It's going to be so awesome. So, you know, watch this space. I'll be, you know, updating you about that next week. Now, the one thing that I haven't shown you as yet, guys, and I am definitely working on it, but it's a very slow project. So apologies if any of you are, you know, really looking forward to seeing the project that I'm making from the Crochet Society box number 42. Rest assured, I am working on it. It's just one of those things that I have to sit down and, you know, look at the pattern. So I haven't forgotten, and I'm hoping to bring it to you as soon as possible. So that's pretty much everybody's makes, what I've made. So let's get to the happy mail. This is absolutely gorgeous. So last Friday it was brought to myself. Sorry, I received this gorgeous gift. But before I go into that, let me just show you how it all started. So those of you that don't know, Kathy Delamico is on Instagram, and she's an amazing artist and crocheter. I will link her Instagram page down below. Please go and visit her. It is private, but if you ask to be to follow, she will gladly accept and say thank you. But look what she did. She put this post up, inspired by Coco's Crochet. And if you have a close-up look at that little teapot cozy that she made, it's got the crossed double crochet stitch, because I mentioned how much I love that stitch. And not only did she put that post up, look what I received. This gorgeous, that actual teapot cozy. Oh my goodness. And look, the double crochet stitch is the star. There it is at the back. And of course, all the beautiful little flowers. I absolutely love this. It's such a treasure. And she also gifted me this little bag. That's one of her pieces of artwork, but obviously a print. And inside this beautiful bag was a crocheted little flower. So I need to honor this and make maybe a beanie or a headband or something to pop it on. Absolutely gorgeous. And then this beautiful tag, all handmade by Kathy. And look at this, her beautiful artwork. I hope it's not too glary. It says photo card, my art, Kathy Delamico. Absolutely gorgeous. And then she also gave me this gorgeous little card in here for myself with just a little blurb. And again, one of her pieces of artwork, but as a print. Absolutely gorgeous. And she just says, hi Litsa, love your work and enjoying the challenge of working with a new stitch. Regards, Kathy. How gorgeous is that? So thank you so much, Kathy. Absolutely loved my little happy mail. Could not, didn't expect that when I did a little shout out for you. I was just showcasing your gorgeous tea cozies, and now I've got one of my very own. So thank you so very much. Okay, guys, let me just tick that off, and we've done it all today. I don't think I've missed a single thing. Yay! That is so awesome. Thank you for hanging out with us for this long. I know it's gone a little bit longer than usual, maybe not so much longer. I just wanted to share what we've been doing through the week. Excuse me. As I said, I do have a bit of a frog in my throat, so I am trying to pace myself, but I didn't want it to stop me from coming to say hello to all of you. As always, please share what you're doing with us down in the comments via our email. Just send me an email of all your makes. I love to share them. Everybody loves to see them. Go on Instagram at Coco's Crochet. Have a look what's going on there, and don't forget our hashtag Coco's Crochet Cal 2023, so you can admire everybody else's blankets as well. As always, we will try to see you again later on in the week. Hope you're all keeping well, as I always say. It's getting very cold here, and I know it's getting very warm elsewhere. So let's just try to keep either cool or warm, whatever we need to do to get through the season that we're in. But whatever you're doing, just enjoy it. Make the most of it, because that's what it's all about. Share some time with your loved ones as well. That's always very important. And we shall see you again very soon, I'm hoping. As I said, we love hanging out with you, and we really appreciate that you hang out with us as well. So as always, Coco is having her disco nap over there. Her tummy is very full, so she says woof woof. I say take care, and we shall see you all again in another video. Bye everybody.